So obviously the hype, I guess, the hype meter is going crazy the more we get closer and closer to Avengers Doomsday. You know, different leaks going on with different characters, everything like that. We're not going to touch upon that in this video. There is something I do want to touch upon. Channing Tatum recently commented on Avengers Doomsday, and I believe he was announced at this point to be, I think he was on the chairs pretty much. He was one of the names featured on the chairs, which, you know, we all kind of figured he was going to be coming back after his appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine, and that after credit scene that kind of teased his kind of future with this character, and you know there's so much history behind that. So it is believed that at this point he has a major role in this, because I believe at one point his stunt double was kind of taking on a bigger kind of role because there's a big fight with Gambit and Dr. Doom apparently, or another person. Don't quote me on that, but quote me on this right here, or quote Channing Tatum. He says in a recent interview on Variety about Avengers Doomsday that it will blow people's minds, saying, when I say it's a huge movie, it's like an understatement. I don't have a word big enough. I'm not good enough with words to explain how big this movie is going to be. And, you know, he's going back and forth when they're talking about it. It's got me excited, man. It almost like as the movie is, you know, about to make a name for itself, you know. I had to throw it in there, baby. I believe Simu Liu said something about how Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom is so believable and done so well. These actors are praising the movie, and, you know, of course they're not going to go into this movie, you know, with them currently filming. They're not going to go into it and say, yeah, this movie sucks, man. You know, we'll see how the movie goes, you know, like that. They're excited for it, but it almost kind of puts a little, you know, like, let's, you know, things are good right now. You know, as, you know, there's a lot of panic going on with Doomsday, you know, apparently behind the scenes, but also to the public. People are nervous about this movie, and things are apparently being rewritten. There's certain fights going on set that is not confirmed, and different rumors are going out there on who's involved. But high praise for Channing Tatum. I loved Channing Tatum as Gambit. I'm a big fan of Channing Tatum, so I'm going to take the high praise, and I'm going to believe him. Let me know what you think of this down below.